The year 2020, we witnessed a significant contribution to the ecosystem of DeFi. AMP is a cryptocurrency project launched by Flexa, which is an international digital payment network provider, and ConsenSys, my favorite company, ConsenSys, one of the strongest blockchain software technology companies in the world. And in case you do not know ConsenSys was founded by and owned majority by Joseph Lubin, also one of the co-founders of Ethereum. So the AMP token is highly interesting. AMP is a universal collateral token designed to facilitate fast and efficient transfers for any real-world application. It provides a scalable platform for digital asset transfers and staking for assets, including digital payment units, fiat currency, loan distribution, and property sales. So using AMP, networks like Flexa can quickly and irreversibly secure transactions for a wide variety of asset-related use cases. Now currently the AMP token, just as many other altcoins, hit new all-time highs in 2021 and then spent the following months drifting lower as the hype surrounding the overall cryptocurrency ecosystem faded. But in this video I want to give you a handful of fundamental reasons why I remain optimistic on AMP in 2022. Furthermore, we're also going to look at some price predictions ranging from 2022 to 2025. Now, just in case you're new to crypto, well then let me start off with the obvious. I know that the entire ecosystem and cryptocurrencies can be a bit overwhelming, but don't you worry. If you already made it to this video here on my channel, well then allow me to congratulate you. You're on the path to become among the top 1%. My name is Nico Harachi and I'm the host of Crypto Never Sleeps. Let's go and have a look at the tokenomics. So currently the AMP token is trading at 3 cents per token, and we can also then see down here they are having a market cap of 1.4 billion. It is ranked, market cap ranked by number 79. What I always like to look at, it is down 74% from its all-time high, which was recorded 8 months ago. Here you can see on the chart that, at the all-time high here. So from, an economic point of view, that I love buy undervalued market leaders of tomorrow. Now, the native token AMP offers holders many secure storage alternatives and better interoperability between different platforms compared to demanded blockchain projects. Today, AMP offers the most trusted cryptocurrencies and cooperates with well-known companies like Regal, GK Software, and Income Payments. Now, just to make an example, NCR machines accept AMP crypto, and more than 7,000 department and retail stores are using the NCR machines. It is one of the most significant examples of mass adoption, of crypto adoption to date. And this is why the outlook for the AMP token is so hopeful and optimistic over the next 5 years. But then the question remains, what is it that makes AMP so unique and makes it so special compared to the overall other 9,000 or 16,000 cryptocurrencies out there? Well, just by the fact being a ERC20 tokens is not the main advantage. However, obviously everything that is on the Ethereum blockchain helps decentralize risks, and it also offers other benefits like extendable and open source. That means that the AMP crypto developers made their assets more flexible and future-proof. So since this project has an open source license, everyone can create custom collateral managers for their apps. Collateral as a service. You see, AMP collateralization is tested, audited, and available for all users. That's why it's simple to develop apps that lock and unlock AMP tokens on demand. Safe transactions. The AMP token is also asset agnostic. You see, with AMP, it doesn't matter if your transactions is digital or physical. You can access this platform services anyway in order to ensure the safety of your assets. The last advantage of this token is that it has a limited supply of 100 billion tokens, and that fact makes AMP a non-inflationary asset, which is especially significant for long-term hodlers. Now let's get into some real-world use cases. Collateral for payment networks. So Flexa uses AMP to enable instant fraud-free payments to merchants across its digital payment network. Apps that integrate Flexa stake AMP in order to ensure all payments can be settled in real time regardless of the asset or the protocol used. So anyone can stake AMP to earn a pro rata share of the transaction fees generated on the network. And in order you want to know more about the staking rewards, well then please go and visit the staking guide. I'll list it down below for details on using AMP to power their global payments ecosystem. Also, furthermore, collateral for individuals. So users, they can often collateralize their own asset transfers, for instance, to gain immediate margin relief on an exchange. Now, in this situation, a user can assign AMP to a collateral manager and transfer another asset without requiring excessive transaction fees. The exchange counterparty can allow the underlying asset to be used immediately, since the AMP is effectively escrowed against the value of the transaction. The AMP token can also be used as collateral for DeFi platforms. So new DeFi platforms and protocols are constantly evolving the global financial industry on the blockchain. And many of them, they are adding AMP to their products. And this has obviously further diversified the current and future use and need for the AMP token, and effectively increases the collateral quality. Now, what you need to do is to explore the multitude of the DeFi platforms using AMP. One of the main news of 2022 is that Grayscale reshuffles its DeFi index fund and adds Flexa's AMP. Grayscale launched the fund in July 2021 in order to provide institutional investors exposure to the fast-growing corner of the crypto market without having to custody tokens themselves. Now, what is interesting is that Grayscale actually removed Bancor and UMA from the index fund in order to add AMP, which currently comprises around 7.39% of the Grayscale fund. And finally, let's take a look at some future price predictions and see what the future sentiment is for the AMP token. Now, the first future price prediction comes from Digital.com, and they believe we're going to see a high in 2022 of 4 cents and 6 cents in 2025. Second one comes from tradingbeast.com, and they predict the price will hit also 4 cents in 2022. That's not a lot of upwards potential, and only 5 cents in 2025. I think the Trading Beast, that's not very optimistic, is it now? But anyway, the last price prediction comes from govcapital.com, and in contrast to the two above, they are basing their future price prediction on a fundamental approach. And it is better because they're seeing a high in 2022 of 13 cents and $1, 21 cents in 2025. Now, before we end, I want to give you my 2 cents on the dollar. And for me, the most valid point is that ConsenSys is behind the AMP protocol. You see, it was built through a close collaboration and partnership between Flexa and ConsenSys, as I've already outlined. But AMP is kind of like the new image or the new staking platform, which is designed to support the instant and verifiable collateralizations of any type of assets and value transfer. Doesn't matter if it's slow or it's fast, small amount, big amounts. So the universal extendability and of course the ERC20 compatible or compliant framework are actually introducing a new opportunities in order to improve the need for speed and security of asset transactions across a vast set of financial use cases. Obviously, DeFi, payments, exchanges, right, DEXs, lending, and everything that payments. So I like, and furthermore, by the way, also that the smart contracts, they have obviously been audited by ConsenSys and Trail of Bits. And due to the fact that the AMP protocol is open source, its code is freely available, be integrated and extended by any party platform or developer in case you are. So I believe in this project. I think it's good. And I think Kitty is going to add a few amps for her portfolio. Now, in case you enjoyed it and this video brought you any kind of value, well then please hit like, smash subscribe so that you are notified every time we upload new videos. And that's it. You know, stay safe, stay home, don't think, because it could cause depression. But don't forget, Kitty loves you.